Okay, family, we are back. It is day number 53. Oh my God, we are rocking and rolling. And it's day 53 inside of our 30K in 90 days challenge. And in today's video lesson, let's talk about how not to get fooled. In fact, don't let this thing fool you. And I'm going to tell you what that is in just a little teachy-weechy moment. But before we plug in and get into it, I want to do my little introduction. Welcome to my channel, to my page. My name is Tracey Walker. I am a baseball mom. I am a seven-figure digital marketer. I've been able to use this skill set that I've been mastering and learning since 2008. Yes, a long time way, right when Facebook was even starting. If you guys can imagine, I think Facebook started like 2006, okay? And here I was on the internet learning from digital millionaires how to build business on the internet way before Instagram, way before these influencers, and way before all this other stuff that's going on now. So I have endured all of this time, and I'm excited to still be here and in the forefront. And I've used these skills to be able to build network marketing businesses well into the seven figures, built teams of 20, 30,000 people all around the world. I've been able to use it to build affiliate marketing programs, be a top earner, top female earner, top producer in pretty much any affiliate program I've decided to build. And I've created my own courses and trainings and my own products and services and coaching programs and downloads and ebooks and workbooks and infographics and you name it. Okay. So I've leveraged other people's products and services, and I've created my own, and I've sold all of that stuff. Okay. Doing what I'm doing and what I'm teaching you in this challenge. Last but not least, I am a marketing automations expert. So what that means is that I have gotten really good at taking a lot of the manual labor types of activities that we do in digital marketing and leverage it against systems, tools, sales funnels, automations, so that I can have my time back. Right. We know that we want to, in network marketing, for example, you're leveraging other people. Okay. But if you're not in network marketing, if you're not doing a residual income program, then what you want to leverage is still the resources, the tools, the systems, because you still want to be able to make money while you sleep. Okay. And you just can't do it all. And so whether you're leveraging people in an organization, or whether you're leveraging technology, which is what I like to do in terms of marketing automation, it gives me my time back. It gives me my freedom back. And guess what? As a single parent, it really gives me the opportunity to not miss a beat. I don't have to miss a beat with my son being on a baseball field. I don't miss a beat with any of his activities at school. I take him to school every day. I pick him up from school every day. The whole thing. I do all the things, and I'm happy because I don't have to step away because I need to be on a Zoom at 7 o'clock in the middle of first pitch of his baseball game, right? I don't have to walk away because I have to get on a conference call while he's in flag football. All right. I want to be and continue to be a very present mom because I don't get these days back. I don't get these years back. He's only 10 years old once, right? So, hey, I need all of the leverage I can get. And so I'm teaching you about a lot of this stuff inside of this 90-day challenge, specifically skill sets and marketing skill sets and mindset that will help you to put yourself in position to know what it takes to start earning at least $10,000 a month. Because for whatever reason, that is like the secret number. That's like the sacred number, I should say, that people want to achieve in a business online. And why not me teach you how to do it? All right. So day 53, let's talk about what this concept is. Don't let this fool you. This is very important. Okay. And I want you to be able to be aware of it when you're in relation with others, but I also want you to be able to be aware of it with yourself. Okay. First is self-awareness. If you can be aware of it when it's happening with self, then of course you're going to be able to identify it when you're engaging with others. And that is, okay, the pitfall is this: intention versus action. Okay, I know a lot of people, I know you probably come into contact with people as well that say, "Oh, well, my intention was good, right? I didn't mean to harm you. My intention was to do this and do that." And I learned something a long, long, long time ago. One of my real estate investment trainers, one of my coaches back in, oh God, I don't know, maybe 2002 or three, what he would say is, You have to learn how to stay away from people who harm you unintentionally, just as you know to stay away from people that harm you intentionally, because the result is still the same. You're still harmed. Okay. And so when you begin to recognize that even if the intention, and I'm not saying that, one time somebody makes a mistake, this is not about, crucifying people because they make a mistake. But what you've got to be able to identify are patterns in yourself, right? Are you always talking about your intention and you didn't mean to do it and it was an accident, it was a mistake, or somebody misinterpreted you, and right, it's always something that you didn't mean to do, yet you're creating chaos and havoc in relationships and business partnerships, in your own business, right, in your finances, in your life, in your health, right? What, like, it's showing up everywhere. Versus the actions, the conscious actions that you are taking. See, there's one thing to have the intention to do something and not be aware of the potential ramifications. And then there's another thing to say, you know what? I intend to do this thing, but let me think this thing through. Let me play chess with this. Now let me just do checkers, right? If I make this move, then, and not that you need to know all of the potential scenarios, but you do need to be aware and think about how the actions that you make or the things that you say will affect others, especially those that you are in close proximity to, those who you are responsible for as far as a family, and those that you work with in terms of your business or your job or things of that sort. And so when people fall into the trap of, oh, my intention was good, this is where problems come into play. Okay. Now, let me give you an example. And it's not to judge, but I just want to give you a logical example. I want you to use your logical brain, not be all emotional about things that are said to you that have truth to them that you can't hear because you're too emotionally attached. Okay. So let me give an example. An example of intention versus action. Okay. Let's say that we know that it is against the law to steal something out of a store, right? It's against the law to steal something out of a store. Let's say it's against the law to steal juice out of the convenience store. Okay. We all know this. And if you were to go into a convenience store and attempt to steal the juice, you, during that commissioning that act, you would know that that's wrong. Like, it, right? That's why you're sneaking. That's why you're trying not to be seen. That's why you're trying to stick it in your bag. That's why you're trying to get away from the camera, right? You inherently know that you should not be doing this thing. Okay. But when you steal the juice, and let's say you get away with the juice initially, your intention of stealing the juice was because you needed your kids needed some juice at home, right? So the moral thing is, hey, I wanted to take care of my children. So you went and you stole the juice. Okay. So the intention would have been to make sure your children had liquid, right? Or had something to drink or whatever. And is that an understandable thing, right? As a human, do we understand that? We do understand that. That is the intention, right? But the action is still theft. The action is still theft. Okay. It's still theft. And the reality is that, we cannot continue to allow intention to be the fall guy for everything, for all of our bad actions. We cannot allow intention to be the fall guy for all of our bad actions. At some point, as an adult, you have to look at the fact that your actions are what you are going to be gauged by. Okay. Your actions are what you're going to be judged by, right? You're not going to be judged. And listen, I know we don't want to be judged, but we are. Okay. We are. Let's just face it. You are. You are judged. You are judged by the way your hair looks. You are judged by the clothes that you wear. You're judged by your nails being done or not. Okay. You're judged by what you do for a living. You're judged by how much money you make or don't make. You're judged by whether you're married to this man or that man, or this woman or that woman, right? You're judged by how well your kids do in life or lack thereof. Like, we are judged. Okay. And so the reality is that although we might have the best of intentions, right? I intend to take care of my children. If my actions involve theft, well, and the intention anybody could understand, but the theft you can't take from other people's businesses. You have to pay for it, right? You just have to pay for it. And I want you to understand that in yourself when it comes to your business. We're not talking about theft of any sort. I'm just giving you a very logical example, okay? You have to be that way in your business too. Okay. Like you can have my intention is I'm going to go live every day for 90 days to do a 90-day challenge. That is your intention. But if you don't go live every day, or if you don't stick with the program, right, or do a double header like I'm doing today, right, to make up for yesterday, if you don't do that, then your intention, people will eventually start to judge you for your action that you are not consistent. That is the bottom line. You are not consistent. Now you can feel how you want to feel about that, and you can be emotionally, attached to that. You could feel like people don't understand you, and you could feel like, oh, people don't have your back, and people aren't considerate of you. But that would just be you falling into a victimhood of not standing on accountability with the fact that you didn't do what you said you were going to do. Right. And the expectation that other people now need to feel sorry for you, and that the empathy that we have is more important for you than you having the accountability for being of integrity. The minute you make that switch around, that's when you're going to start losing a lot of your credibility in the marketplace. That's when you're going to start losing credibility with people you're in relationship with. That's when you're going to start losing credibility with your children, with your business partners, with your colleagues, right? With your girlfriends, your guy friends. You're going to start losing credibility when you think that their empathy for you is a higher regard than you having the integrity for you. That right there is the pitfall. Don't let that fool you. Do not let this intention get in the way of your action. If anything, make sure that your actions match the true intention. If you intend to eat healthy, then make sure you eat healthy. If you intend to teach people how to market online, then just teach people how to market online. If you intend to be respectful, then be respectful. If you intend to get up every day and go to the gym and work out, then get up every day and go work out. If you intend to be kind, just be kind. Okay. If you intend to, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, we give example after example after example. The intention has a certain level of merit, and it will only get you so far. At some point, you will pierce your own credibility, expecting people to always rely on your intention versus your own respect for your own actions. Your actions speak louder than your words. They do. That's life. Face it. Okay. So, how does that relate to what we're doing? How does that relate to marketing on the internet? Well, what this really relates to is self awareness. This is really about your own self awareness. Sometimes you can talk yourself out of doing something that you know you need to do to further your business. Sometimes you will say things like, oh, I'm tired. Sometimes you will say things like, oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Nobody's watching anyway, right? Oh, it doesn't really matter if I make that post because nobody's engaging anyway, right? Oh, I don't really need to study for this because I'm not making any money yet anyway, right? It's easy to have an intention of having a successful business, but then demonstrating the action that you really don't expect to have a successful business. And it is through your actions that you actually plant the seeds for the fruit you intend to grow. You don't grow fruit by intending to plant the seed. You must actually plant the seed. You can't say, oh, I want a watermelon tree. I intend to have a watermelon tree. You know, yeah, I got good intentions for this watermelon tree. And go out there every day in the back and just say, I intend to have a watermelon tree for God knows how long. And you never took the time to get a watermelon seed and plant a watermelon seed. Your intentions mean nothing. It's good. I'm glad you have it. I'm glad you thought about it. And I'm glad that you even considered it. But until you act on it one way or another, it means literally zero, zip or zilch to you, to the seeds that you're planting, and to the other people that you are interacting with. So if you are going to set an intention, that is great. That's a great starting point to set the intention. Then you must do and follow through on what the intention is in alignment with the intention, not the opposite of the intention. I intend to, do my live every day, and then you don't go live every day. That is the opposite of your intention. What message do you think that that is sending to the Most High? What message do you think that's sending to the universe? What message do you think that that's sending to whoever and whatever is responsible, you, for your success? What message are you feeding into your subconscious with that flip-flopping? I intend to do this, but then you never do it. Yeah, okay. So you guys get what I'm saying to you, right? That is this lesson today. That is this lesson today. Be aware. Be aware of what you are intending and how that is in alignment with what you are doing. You can no longer hide behind these good intentions and these good intentions that get you and everybody around you nowhere but in turmoil. Okay? Okay, you got that? All right. So that is my lesson for you here on today. It is just an awareness. Now, what we're going to start doing over the next few days, moving into day 90 of the challenge, is we're going to talk about YouTube a little bit more. We're going to start building our channel up a little bit more. We're going to kind of get back into some more marketing stuff, some more tangible marketing stuff. Okay. But it's very, very important that you understand that me weaving in mindset with skill set is the way that this has to be done. You cannot be a gold Olympic winner and you don't have the right mindset of a gold medalist. You cannot have the mindset of a person who doesn't even make the team while simultaneously intending to win the gold medal. That makes zero sense. So we have got to work on elevating ourselves to becoming the person you deserve to be, that is in alignment with and is on the right frequency with the result that you desire to have. You must be the person to have the thing. You have to be, then you have to do the thing, then you get to have the thing. All right. So we're working on being and doing, right? That's mindset and skill set, being and doing, and automatically you'll have. All right. So I have to work on teaching you how to have stuff. I'm teaching you how to be the right person with elevating your mindset, focusing on the things that need to be focused on, and doing the right skill sets so you're not wasting a bunch of your time. Then you're going to have. Okay. That's very simple formula. So be, do, then have. This is the being and the doing challenge. I should have named it the being and doing challenge. I might name that my next challenge. All right. So make sure that you join me on tomorrow for day number 54. Day number 54 inside of this challenge. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook watching this, make sure that you go ahead and follow me over on Facebook as well. Also, it's so important that in the skill set of things that you know the blueprint. Okay. If you were going to build a house, the architect has to draw up the blueprint. You can't just send construction workers out there to the site and say, oh, I got this house I want y'all to build, and it kind of looked like this. No, you need an architect to put together the blueprint. So you guys understand that when we're talking about something tangible. But the question is, do you understand that when we're talking about going from the unseen to the seen, when we're talking about creating a life that you want? Do you understand you still need a blueprint? Okay. And so in order for you to get the blueprint to actually being in a position to earn $900 a day, how much better would your life be if you were able to start generating $900 a day? And even before you got to 900 a day, what if you could start generating 900 a week? What if you could start generating 900 a month? Right? What if you had one sale a month? You had $900. What if you had 4 sales a month, once a week, and 4 times 9 is 36? You had $3,600 extra, right? What if you could do that 900 every single day? 9 times 30 is $27,000 for the month. See, when you break it down and you really realize that in order to make 30K in 90 days, it's only like 10,000 a month. At $900 earnings, that's 12 referrals. And when you get the blueprint, I'm going to share with you exactly how to break all that down. And guess what else? I've also taught a lot of these analytics in previous sessions inside of this 90-day challenge. So if you go back to day 1, maybe somewhere between day 1 and 10, I talked about analytics, or 1 and 20. Day 1 and 20, I talked about analytics and numbers and how to achieve 30K. It's not just this nebulous thing that you randomly do. It is a blueprint. And I want you to get your hands on the blueprint. Go ahead and click on the link below inside of the description box. It says get my blueprint. On Facebook, you'll see it in the comment section, or you can go right here to make money with Tracey. Y'all can't see my hand. Dang, what's going on? There you go. Okay, makemoneywithtracy.com. Right there, you could go right there, or just go ahead and click on the link in the description, and it'll take you over to my website where you can put your email in there. I will email you the blueprint. It is a download. Okay, so you got to put your right email in there because it is not going to be on the next page. So if you want to flex and not put the right email address, you still will not get the blueprint. Okay, so if you're serious, then I invite you to click on the link. Go to makemoneywithtracy.com, get the free digital marketing blueprint, and let me show you the plan on how to start building yourself up so that you can learn how to make $900 a day. All right, let's change your life. Let's make the end of this year, between now and the end of this year, some of the most successful and memorable times. Let's elevate your income. Let's become more of a marketer. Let's learn some of these skills. Let's put some of these things into play and into practice. And let's make sure we finish out 2024 with no debt, right? No issues. And you roll into 2025 with a smile on your face, excited, and you know that you got the skill to pay the bill. All right. And I want to be a part of that journey with you. If you allow me to be a catalyst, I'd love to show you how this is possible. All right. So go ahead, click on the link, grab the blueprint. Make sure you are right back here on tomorrow with me for day number 54. And we're going to keep this train rolling. All right. In the 30K in 90 days challenge. You guys have a great rest of your day. Remember, intention versus action. Your actions speak louder than words. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.